Principal of the college, Emmanuel sir, and my young graduates. After viewing this dynamic program which you have presented in the form of dance, in the form of music, in the form of various types of presentation, I have decided to provide you certain guidelines. World has become global village due to communication revolution. And Herbert Marshall McLuhan wrote, medium is the message, but by looking into your folk baroque dance, life of the artist is the message. Lawrence was once asked, what is art? Lawrence said, theme of art is the theme of life. Art not for the sake of art, but art for the sake of life, that is very important. Education is a force that shapes the human life. In our Vedas, great Rishis unfolded the knowledge. The word Veda means knowledge. And every Veda, Rig Veda gives you education about number of botanical plants. In Samaveda, various types of musical instruments were played. Yajurveda, Yajna was performed. And Atharva Veda, very important knowledge about the Ayurveda was given. Upanishad means to sit nearby and chant the knowledge. 5,000 years back, Rishi Angirasa established a world's first Gurukula in Larkana district of Sindh province. There was a university like Nalanda and Takshashila. There was Vikramashila University. And when Megasthenes has written a book, Indica, Alexander the Great, when he invaded India, saw the first yoga performance in the campus of Takshashila University recorded by Megasthenes. Again, very interesting. In Nalanda University, 10,000 foreign students were learning. There were 45 departments and there was a rich library. But the Vice Chancellor of Nalanda University came from Nagarjuna Konda in Andhra Pradesh. And that university became a searchlight, a light for the whole world. When India was lightened, the whole world was sleeping. Indian education was very prime. Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita wrote, Yada yada hi dharmasya glamir bhavati bharataha sambhavami yuge yuge. Wherever there will be darkness, Krishna will rise with a Sudarshan Chakra and will give a message. He said, Karmanyeva adhikarasya ma phaleshu kadachan. Am I right? Do good karma. Action is very important. Then you will achieve fruits. Action is very important. Maharshi Vyasa wrote Mahabharata, a book of 180,000 verses. And Vyasa was once asked a question, what is the message in only one line? And Vyasa said, Namanusham kimapi asti yadyapi, nothing is so great than that of the human being. That is the message of Mahabharata. Serve the human being, serve the cause of humanity, provide the best knowledge to the world. Creators, you are the creators of knowledge. You have to build up new theories of knowledge. You know, when you want to create new theories of knowledge, you must establish some patents. You are graduates. You have just opened the vista of knowledge. Now you have to be postgraduates. You have to be scientists. When I was in Philadelphia, University of Pennsylvania, when I delivered a lecture, all the 500 participants in the seminar just stood up and gave me a standing ovation because of my contribution. So contribute to the world of knowledge in such a manner that your knowledge should be supreme, universal. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was a great educationist. He was a teacher. He was the Vice Chancellor of Banaras Hindu University. He has written, a nation is not known by revenues and avenues. A nation is not known by military foundation. A nation is known by teachers, how great men it harbors to the whole world. So from Agartala, these 244 young graduates have to go to the nook and corner of the world. Swami Vivekananda on 11 September 1893 delivered a speech in Chicago World Parliament of Religions. Not only one, but he delivered 17 lectures. But the last lecture was beginning from brothers and sisters. He gave 5 formulations. Number 1, essence of all religions in the world is humanity. Number 2, universal brotherhood is very important. Number 3, he said, all the religions provide you a message of assimilation, message of samarasta. Then he said, India is going to rule the world in 21st century. Not on the basis of religion and culture, but on the basis of science and technology. So, that kind of message of Swami Vivekananda was able to transform entire America. Then editorial of Buchanan Times and modern New York Times came. Editorial wrote, after listening to the great speech of Indian saint Swami Vivekananda, we have come to this conclusion that Indians are not barbarous. Indians are not barbarous, they are not jungly people, but they are highly civilized and sophisticated. The newspaper further wrote, after a span of 50 years, India will be a free nation, India will have its own parliament. In 1947, India became a free nation, India had parliament. So what Vivekananda proclaimed was very important. Vivekananda's Chicago speech became a magna charta of Indian freedom. And America has contributed a great deal for the freedom movement of India. So, democracy is the way of life of India. In Buddhism, Sanghas were democratic. In 16 Mahajanapadas, it is said, Gananam Pati Ganapatiha. Ganesha is a god of small Ganas, republics. India had 16 republics in ancient times. Now India has 25 republics in modern times. Democracy is the vow, is the mantra of our life. And I am sure India is going to be a superpower in the next few decades. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam wrote a book, India 2020. And in this book, on the page 153, what he has written? He has written, by using the force of education, by providing a new light of knowledge, India will become a superpower. We have to create islands of quality education in the nook and corner of the country. To me, Holy Cross College is one of the islands of quality education in Agartala. Tripura University is the lead university in the Northeast, and I have come as a messenger of quality and excellence. I have traveled America 3 times. I had been to Italy, Germany, Canada, Australia, and many countries. But the message is that excellence is the greatest responsibility in higher education. We have to serve the best to our students. Our students will be a change agent. They will be vanguard of change. And these vanguards of change of Holy Cross College will go to the nook and corner of the country and serve the poorest of the poor. Swamiji has written, Swami Vivekananda has written, education is that a process of man-making. Education is a process to provide the light which already prevails in human soul. That Atman has to be given a new light. It has been said in Gita, Nayanam chidanti shastrani, nayanam dehati pavakaha. That means let my body perish, but my soul is immortal. That light of the soul, that is education. I am very sure what Lord Christ said, that is the same Vivekananda has provided a new light. He has analyzed Lord Buddha said, Sarvam Kshanikam, Sarvam Kadikam, Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya, Lokanukampai. Greatest happiness in greatest number is the way of life. Education is the only way to solve all the problems. It is the only key to modernize our society. We have to reform, perform, and transform the nation. Rebuilding India has been possible due to universities. We have more than 80,000 colleges. We have more than 750 universities. And India is planning in the future to provide a momentum to the development. We are believing in inclusive growth for sustainable development. So, if you want to give inclusive growth, inclusive education is also required. India has crossed the UN line of 25%. Now our higher education is 26% out of 100. This is a very welcome change. And our Agartala, Tripura is having 100% literacy, 99% literacy. So Holy Cross College is a harbinger of change. College has received A grade. I congratulate the authorities for not only for A grade but also ISO certification. ISO 9001 certificate our institution has received at par. I request the authorities to have NIRF ranking, National Institution of Ranking Framework. That also we have to achieve. We have to enter Indian universities and colleges among the 100 of the best in the world in the future. That is the very important challenge we have. Change the way of life, and challenge is a further important horizon of life. So let us break this horizon, enter in the sky, fly in the very, very high. Let us, you have taken the flag of Holy Cross College, flatter it to the height. Tripura University is behind you. We are for quality and excellence. Sarve pi sukhina santu, sarve santu nirameha. Let everybody get what he desires. That is our Shanti Sutra says. Again, Swami Vivekananda has written, arise, awaken and march to the point. Till then you achieve the goal. Pursuit of excellence is our final aim and achievement. In order to provide this pursuit of excellence, we have to go ahead. Rabindranath Tagore has written, where the mind is free from fear, I would like to hail my head high. So that was a great dream of the great poet, a great novelist, a great artist, a great painter. So, the exuberance of life that spells out and sprouts up in the social milieu and ethos, that is the true education. Imbibe the education, provide lifestyle to it, and carve the future of the country. Corporate social responsibility is a new mantra. Holy Cross College has truly manifested the corporate social responsibility. Our Veda says, Agneya Swaha, Agneya Idam Mama. Prajapataya Swaha, Prajapataya Idam Mama. So this is all not mine, this is for society. Atharva Veda has written, whatever I have achieved from society, I have to give back to the society. With that great passion, with that great desire, with that great kind of vision and mission, I have come from the land of Maharashtra, where Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj carved out the Indian Empire out of audacities. And he aimed to establish a welfare state. Such a kind of welfare state we are going to provide through education in the state of Tripura. Tripura means where there is Akash, Patal and the Swarga. These three come together. And Tripureshwari, Goddess Tripureshwari, Tripura Sundari, one of the 51 Shakti Pithas of India, one of the power generator, one of the driving force of development. Let us take the driving force of development and change the profile of Tripura from a developing region to a developed region, to a very highly potential force of the future. To say one of a great poet, Jnaneshwara, whom I believe, Jnaneshwara translated the whole Gita into his language. And he wrote, where we have to go. He says, Chala kalpataruche arava, chetana chinta maniche gavo, chalate bolote arunavate piyushache. Young graduates, listen carefully what he has written. He says, we have to go to that garden. We have to go to that place, that sacred heaven, where there is an ocean of melody. Amrit, Vishnu, ocean of Amrit. And there is, everything is fulfilled. Through what? He has written, Sangena Goti Yukticha, He Jnanecha Athi Jnanecha Pavitrata. Nothing is sacred than that of knowledge. Knowledge is key to all problems of society. Key to all problems of nation. With these few words, I wish you a very bright future, young graduates, and I feel that you are the pillars of tomorrow's generation of India. You have to achieve excellence, bring a total change in your life, and emancipate motherland for the fullest development of the Bharat Bhumi. Bharyat rakshate bharataha. which protects the women, that is the nation Bharat. So take the message of this and try to develop our nation at the highest point of progress, climax. Deen Dayal Upadhyay and Mahatma Gandhi were the two great philosophers who believed in education. Gandhiji said, Sa Vidyaya Vimuktaye, which emancipates man, that is the education. And Deen Dayal said, integrated humanism is essence of Hindu religion, Vedic religion. All the philosophies of Christianity, Vedic, Islam, all they lead to precious communication and auspicious communication. Precious communication is the essence of all philosophies of religion. So, let us turn the wheel of the time and by using education, change the profile of our nation. With these few words, I wish you all the best. I congratulate Holy Cross graduate, and I am thankful to the authorities of the college for taking me in the universal brotherhood hold of Holy Cross institutions of the world. Let me finally say, let us join our hands together. Let us rebuild India. चलो हम सब मिलकर हाथ बढ़ाएं, इस धरती पर स्वर्ग बनाएं. जय हिंद.